The Pirates are wretched offensively. Wretched. You are without a doubt the worst Pirates offense I've ever seen. I mean, if you take a look at all of the Pirates numbers, you're going to see a team that's towards the bottom in just about every single major statistical category. They're 26th in batting average. Their OPS is 27th, and their runs scored is 29th. They've scored one more run than the Colorado Rockies, who are a historically bad team. That's how bad that offense is. So you get one run, that's enough. You go through 6 innings and you allow just 2 hits. You've got a no-hitter flirtation for half of that outing. If you're Lance McCullers coming out of this game, are we to believe you're back? I imagine Lance, if you gave him truth serum right now, would say, "Oh, I'm still working on some things." But I think it is pretty impressive what he has put together since that awful start against the Cincinnati Reds. A 2.21 ERA over 20 and a third innings since May 10th. Last night, 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, 2 hits, a walk, no runs earned in the game. The outing before, 12 strikeouts against the A's, who I get it. The A's, not that good of a team. They've at least at the beginning of the year, they were offensively decent. Seems to be coming back to earth. Are we to believe Lance McCullers is back? Back to being not the guy that we remember when he first came up with the filthy stuff, and you're wondering, is he like Steven Strasburg good? Not that, but is he back to being somebody that you look at as, this is my third starter when he's healthy?
Yeah, like that's kind of where
He has to be that.
where he's settled in. You know, like after the initial hype, he kind of in between injuries, of course, like with all of Lance's stuff, you have to say like these are all kind of in short bursts of seasons before or coming off of injuries, and then obviously the 3 years he's gone without pitching until this year. But I think for the most part, he's shown that he's a pretty good pitcher in Major League Baseball. I think you saying it right there, where can he be the number 3 starter? I think he's proven throughout his long track record that he can be a number 3 starter.
Yeah.
He's going to have to be on this team. And it's just a question of, do you buy the, I guess, 2.5 or whatever his ERA is outside that Reds game? Or do you think that this is him kind of feasting on the bums of the Major League Baseball as far as lineups go? I lean kind of towards you're getting some awesome results because he's playing the Pirates and A's in the last 2 starts. I think he can be good, but I don't want to put too much on him.
I think it's probably more that, but I do think that he is putting together performances like this is huge, especially considering we touched on this. I want to say it was last week. Going forward, the Astros have one of the easiest schedules in baseball. And that means you're going to have more opportunities like this. Also, I mean, just think about it from this perspective. Just given all the injuries that they are dealing with, Lance McCullers has to believe that he's that guy again. And this is a good way to do it when you actually have results that look good.
Yeah.
Right. You're not saying after the game, oh, I thought I did all right after giving up a couple of home runs. Oh, I thought I did okay after a third of an inning pitch, giving up 10 runs, you know. And look, every pitcher does that. It's not just a Lance McCullers thing. But Lance has looked good the last couple of starts. It's been interesting to see some of the discourse online about Lance. I saw a specific account that I'm not a fan of had posted, Lance McCullers is giving Astros fans his all, knowing it looked bad when he mistook a sports bettor's threat for a fan. He should have known better. We've seen a lot of that out there.
What?
I know. Wait, I'm supposed to know that some rando who messaged me is from another country? Does make me think that it's perhaps this person who messaged him, to what you were saying yesterday, Sean. This person might be from an English-speaking country primarily, And Lance saw that and he figured that it was a angry Astros fan on a Saturday instead of a drunk bettor in another country.
Well, it's also the person said that he was gonna next time he sees him around town, he was gonna do something.
Yeah.
Like that sorry, but that leads me to believe that you live in Houston, and the fact you are, like you point out every time we talk about this story, emotionally invested in a Saturday afternoon Reds Astros game in April or May. Like the fact that you're invested in this and that you at least threaten that you'd see him in town, that would lead you to believe. I think this is a little defensiveness from this random Astros account.
Very bizarre. Not the only person to feel that way. There are some Astros fans out there that seem to want an apology, and I'm like, what does he need to apologize for? Like, you don't matter here.
Well,
Sorry, you don't matter in this situation.
I'm sorry, but also you being like, it speaks to the guilty conscience that you probably have for what you've said about the Astros, where you're like, how dare you think I would send death threats? It's like, no one really thought it was going to be you who did it, but
Right.
it's like,
But as a whole, the same
Yeah,
fan base that has gone after everyone who questioned them during the cheating scandal. I mean, there needs to be a little self-reflection
Yeah.
here. Whether that was justified or not, and I don't think death threats are ever justified, especially threatening someone's family are ever justified. But there are a lot of people who came after all those who exposed the cheating scandal, which did happen, even if it wasn't the only one. That's the only argument I will allow. It does not justify doing it. We joke every now and then, at least they care so much that they tried to do it.
Yeah.
But it is weird, this idea, this entitlement from some Astros fans that Lance McCullers suggesting that I get that some fans are passionate and might be angry when I lose, but I don't know. When you bring my children into it, I don't like that kind of thing. The idea that he needs to apologize to anyone out there is effing Chris Broussarded. It is so damn stupid.
Yeah.
It really is. And that's what you are if you feel that way. It's a look in the mirror moment for you.
I was going to say,
Hashtag be better.
I was going to say, it does speak to how people view Astros fans that like we were just like, yeah, might have been an Astros fan, just pissed off in a May baseball game. Because guess what? After every time they lose, Astros fans are pissed off in May. It's like that you have to admit, if you're an Astros fan on Twitter, you're a pretty intense bunch.
Yeah.
I think that is not a controversial thing to say.
No, it's not.
So the idea that, again, Lance kind of like reflexively just called someone a fan in the post-game press conference after the death threats, like, I don't know if he actually meant like, this is probably Astros fan 247 that did that. Like, I don't think he actually put that much thought in it. I think he just said, who watches baseball games? Fans.